So share that little observation again for the people at home.
I said it seems weird that they have the license plates in the front.
And how long have you lived in Alberta?
3 years.
3 years. Seems weird to me. That color. Just like 5 years, it went from an Irish place to Shabeens, which was also an Irish place, to this.
The new LRT station. You looking at what?
The dog.
Yeah.
Plenty ability, we could match the best from the land of Irene. I know we must honor the motherland, but it would be great to enhance the competition. Well, don't misunderstand me, cause I don't think it's
So if you want to go to the Fairmont Royal York,
the road march is to Trinidad. But if we really want local Californians to grow, we should be choosing our road march from our local Calypso. the pot with a little incentive to keep the pace hot. Well, don't misunderstand me, cause I don't think it's bad to be playing on the road march they choose in Trinidad. But if we really want local Calypsonians to grow, we should be choosing a road march from a local Calypso.
Don't misunderstand me, cause I don't think it's bad to be playing on the road march they choose in Trinidad. But if we really want local Calypsonians to grow, we should be choosing a road march from a local Calypso.
I haven't even gone to the beach and we've already found the beach. That's why some of the lines are red, because it's red path sugar. And all the times I've been to the beaches, I've never seen a beach. And yet here we are not at the beaches. Beach. Just as we were coming here, it was like, oh, there's no chairs. And then a couple got up, left these 2 chairs. So now we're seated, but these chairs are low and I'm gonna need help getting up. Red Path Sugar Beach. Water reflection under the umbrella. I wonder where the CN Tower is.
I know it's out of fashion and a trifle uncool, but I can't help it, I'm a romantic fool. It's a habit of mine to watch the sun go down. On Echo Beach, I watch the sun go down. From 9 to 5 I have to spend my time at work. My job is very boring, I'm an office clerk. The only thing that helps me pass the time away is knowing I'll be back at Echo Beach someday.
So, was the washroom posh? Posh. Was there somebody in there that you had to tip? No. Yeah. Come back to the room. I've done this. I've done that. They've left that. Even brought out that. And given us a card that says Epilogue. Anna Green Gables. Alright, that's interesting. Oh, and a laundry bag. Yes, kind of. The elevator scene. I don't know if that one goes all the way up, does it?
Going up.
Oh, yeah, apparently.
Safety control. Going down.
Okay.
a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. She said that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. Sure to think twice, sure to do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. Sure to think twice, sure to do right by me. I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today, yeah. The girl that's driving me mad is going away, yeah. Ah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. Sure to think twice, sure to do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. Sure to think twice, sure to do right by me. Said that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. Ah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oof, that's some heat. Still not as strong as Edmonton sun, so tolerable.
I turned when you were silent by the banks, by the Thames, where the cold gray waters rippled and a misty morning light held a match to read a cigarette. Watch the smoke curl and the mist. Your eyes blue as the ocean between us. Smile. So colorful in a faraway place.
That one's doing it too.
Cracks in the sea, spell. Turn to the wall. Put sheets around my head. Tried to sleep. Dream my way back to you.
I think if you were high enough, then you would see it comes in waves, but from down here it's just we can them is this. Yeah, see, I'm just wondering how high up you have to be for that to make sense. Assume probably one of these units. I'll live on the cheap, but I ain't gonna vacation on the cheap. This is so much better with shoes on. It is very cold. Like, go Google Billy Connolly's story about swimming in the North Sea as a child. Yeah, so here we are at Kincardine Beach to be precise. I believe it's called Station Beach. I presume it's because there's a station around here somewhere, or there was a station, or a train station, probably, who knows. It's long gone now. Kincardine is on the shores of Lake Huron. There's Lake Huron. So somewhere way over there is the state of Michigan in the United States, and you know, nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. Yeah, that's supposed to change. Hopefully I'm back in focus. So we moved to Edmonton 3 years ago, bought a condo, aggressively worked to pay off the mortgage, and it would appear successful. And I say would appear because the final payout for the discharge of the mortgage isn't until September 2nd, it's only August 6th. So things can happen. But presuming that everything continues as it has, we will have paid off the condo entirely as of the 2nd of September and succeeded at what we went there to do. And to celebrate this, and more so because we've got all the money in place, so everything I've been earning since we made this stretch goal has been going on the credit cards that we have allowed to accumulate while we've been focusing on paying off the mortgage. And you can pay the credit cards off anytime, whereas the mortgage had only 20% a year that we could do as a maximum. So that's how we've leveraged it. And well, you know, now it was like, okay, we can afford to take a trip. So we did, and that's what this is. This is that trip. This is, we came to Toronto, we did BURTON Day with someone who had never done BURTON Day before, but was a mutual friend of all the people that had done BURTON Day. And, you know, those two mutual friends had just been really selfish about it. Anyway, we corrected that. We got to have lunch with our priest and his partner, his husband. I guess his husband. Yeah, can't imagine they're not married. James, and that was nice. That was down at Snug Harbour in Port Credit. Didn't take any pictures of that because, you know, it's what it was. can't video everything. The lunch was first, and then the BURTON Day, and then we drove up here. We got up here last night. Now, even though it is overcast, there will be brief periods of sunshine, and then it's actually supposed to be some thunderstorms this afternoon. I don't have a problem with that, because for me, this is the perfect time to be on the beach. It's overcast, it's not crowded, it's still like 21, 22, 23 degrees, so it's warm enough. Yeah, this is kind of the perfect time for me. Trudie's gone off walking. No, actually, I believe she's in the water now. Way over there. Yeah, Trudie's gone walking. I thought that might have been Trudie, but then I zoomed in and it's like, I don't think that's Trudie. That's some guy. Trudie's gone walking. So one thing I'll say is I'm a hotel snob. I don't know if it's because in the last decade and a half we've been able to experience some really nice hotels, but I've become a hotel snob. I'm far less interested in saving $30 than I am in feeling like I'm someplace fancier than my house. I'll live on the cheap, but I ain't on a vacation on the cheap. So because the points never expire with Best Western, I've had a tendency of staying with them. I discovered that the points never expired after COVID happened because some hotel chain loyalty programs expired my points. And then when we moved out there and I was booking at the hotel that was nearest to work, I discovered that the points I had from before I started with the company were still there. So I was like, oh, the points never expire with these guys. So that's kind of an issue to get my loyalty, because they kind of brought me back. So we were coming up here, and I booked with a Best Western affiliate, Sure Stay. Never heard of Sure Stay before. Booked with Sure Stay. We check in, and it's like Travelodge, and I'm like, ew, because if you've looked at any of the videos so far, we started off at the Royal York. I mean, you can't go from the Royal York to a Travelodge or a Sure Stay or something. You just can't. This is not right. But it was like, okay, you know, it's not really worth changing, except Trudie likes tennis. Toronto and Montreal have the National Bank Open going on right now, and the Best Western in Mississauga and the Royal York had Sportsnet 360, and we were able to watch it. And now we're in the second week, and we're getting to the semifinals and the finals, and we have nothing else to do in the evening. And last night we sat in the Sure Stay hotel with a handful of channels, none of which had anything interesting on them, and we ended up watching old Love It or List It Vancouvers. And I'm like, no, I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna spend my evenings filling up hours with ridiculous TV that I would never be caught dead watching otherwise. So we went around to some of the other hotels in the area. We found a Marriott that had the Sportsnet 360, and I went right in to the front desk. I went to the lobby of each one of them, and I said, you put on the TV, get me to this channel. If you've got it, I'm going to stay here. I don't know that they've ever had that before. I don't know that any of these hotels have ever gotten a booking just because they had Sportsnet 360. But the Marriott in Kincardine did. After we're done with the beach here, we'll be going to the Marriott and checking in, and that means tonight we'll be able to actually sit in the hotel room in the evening and relax and watch what we want to watch. So, and it'll be engaging and interesting, and it's the semifinals of the tennis. And like I said, that's something that Trudie really enjoys, and I've come to appreciate tennis to the point where I don't feel like I'm wasting my time or I need to go and do something else. It's interesting enough. I understand what's going on. Oddly enough, Netflix had a up-and-coming tennis star series, and we caught the first 2 seasons of that. And I know who some of these guys are now. I know their backgrounds and stuff, so it is kind of interesting. You almost root for some guys and root against others. But anyway, yeah, that's my sob story. Snob story. That's my snob story, because I'm a hotel snob now. Probably always have been, just couldn't afford it. And we drove hours upon hours upon hours and flew all the way out to Toronto just so that we could spend some time on a beach. Because Alberta does have beaches, but they don't have resort towns attached to them. And where they have resort towns, the water's too cold to swim in. This could be our last time on Lake Huron, a place that we've spent many a week in the last decade. So so much better with shoes on. I'm in the water. Almost fell in the water. Kincardine Beach. Only into the water up to my knees now. A little bit more. Thighs. It is very cold. It is like go Google Billy Connolly's story about swimming in the North Sea as a child. I don't know that I want to go that far. I like my testicles. It's not that warm. You really sink down in that last bit. Now my shoes are full of rocks. I don't like this part. Yeah, first thing I did when you left. Well, I have to admit I wouldn't want it if we were living here, but I kind of like the privacy it gives us for a stay. Not the worst view. 2-for-1 sale. The squeaky clean car and pet wash. So, here we are at my building. I didn't have any plans to come to the building, but I did bring the card just in case. You know, because it's better to have a contingency than not. And lo and behold, we realized that the beach umbrella that we bought, we didn't have to ditch. We could just leave it at work. Because if we ever need it again, it's gonna be here. Although I will have to let Kathy know. And then the other, I've been wearing these when I've been here, and yet for some reason I keep bringing them back. And then this is another thing that we can't take on the plane, but we're gonna be back next month, so we might be able to use. So I'm just gonna put all that in there. Now we don't have to waste whatever's left in it. And similarly, we don't have to carry it or dispose of it or anything like that. And I don't have to carry the shoes back and forth. So it helps to sometimes plan for contingencies even if you don't expect to use them. Yeah, so it took like over half an hour to get through security at Terminal 3. It doesn't take anywhere near that time at Terminal 1, even when it's really busy. And then, of course, Terminal 3, Gate 25 is right by security. Gate 1 is in another building. We have to take an escalator, an underground walkway. Seriously. Gate 5, B5, not even near security, not even in the terminal. It's in another terminal, an underground terminal, a bunker. Who designed it?
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out